I'm Dr. Ken Gray, holistic physician. After over 3 decades of healthcare and over 10 years of radio and podcasting, I decided to explore wellness around the world. Join us on this motorcycle-driven journey as we embark on a transformative adventure, discovering healing through travel and connection. This is Maximum Health Road to Wellness.
When the fever hits, the sun will split. She will rise with clementine. Some may say she's not her day, but she will rise with clementine. It's not the time. You need a sign to see the light.
So, starting off episode 5, Max Health with Mike Jean, real true rider here. Ducati Scrambler night shift. It's pretty badass, it's nimble. I wanted something different and light, just in case, because we'll be going through canyons today. We're gonna do different terrain, some roads, and just keep it real fun. It's just a pleasure to be here with Mike. Touchdown Los Angeles, specifically Santa Monica Pier. There's so much history here at the pier, and right underneath it is this hidden gem, a covert aquarium filled with treasures.
Well, welcome. We are first and foremost a teaching facility, and we exhibit all animals that are local to the Santa Monica Bay. So these are animals that you see right in our backyard here in LA County if you walk out into the local waters.
And we see more of them now because of the work you're doing.
So my name is Laura Rink. I'm the Associate Director of Operations here at the Heal the Bay Aquarium, which is where we are right now, underneath the iconic Santa Monica Pier. Heal the Bay, the nonprofit org that owns this aquarium, our greater mission is keeping local waters and watersheds safe, healthy, and clean for both the animals but also the people. We work in plastic policy, pollution reduction, watershed health, and then our aquarium here is kind of the physical establishment that represents the work we do. This tank specifically is supposed to highlight our critical habitat that exists up and down our California coast. This is our kelp forest.
Okay.
Familiar with kelp forest?
I've surfed through kelp.
Yeah, it can be a little pesky when you're
like in
surfing through it.
Malibu, the kelp there is rich and thick, and you're paddling through.
Sure, hard to paddle through, but essential for our local ecosystems. Kelp forests are like the rainforests of the ocean. They provide habitat, food, nursery grounds, oxygen to us as humans.
Yeah.
Everyone gives credit to the trees on land, but algae and kelp.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, they're the real stars. This is brine shrimp. It's a type of live plankton that we grow and harvest every day to feed out to our filter feeders and our jellies. Good that they don't have brains because they could take over the world if they wanted to.
Yeah.
They're able to mass produce in the thousands very easily.
I learned recently that actually they can age backwards.
Yeah, it's a specific species of jelly that can move back in stages, and then I think it's the eternal jellyfish.
Literally reverse their DNA structure to go be younger. Like, I'm just gonna be younger.
Right, Benjamin Button it.
Yeah. Starfish are kind of everyone's favorite fish, I think. I don't know.
Well,
starfish, people love them.
Not to like correct you on the spot, but we call them sea stars.
Sea stars, not starfish
they're
anymore.
not fish.
I know, but
it's a hard one to change. So
I grew up
on
on starfish, but thank you for the correction.
The kind of most important one to point out is the one right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's a sunflower sea star, so they can get up to over 20 arms. They are what we consider a keystone species, so a critical species that keeps balance in kelp forests.
Okay.
They prey on spiky purple urchins.
Ooh, yummy.
So these little animals eat kelp forests.
Okay.
And their populations have kind of boomed over the last decade or so.
In part because of Heal the Bay?
In a negative way, so not in part because of Heal the Bay. We're actually trying to help reduce their numbers in the wild.
Okay, but I would think that when it's healthier, everything booms.
That's actually a really good point. You don't want things to boom out of balance.
Okay,
right?
good
These
point.
animals have been too abundant in the wild that they're actually taking away kelp forests in large amounts. And as a critical habitat, that's a problem. Part of the reason is because back in 2013, we had this widespread event where we lost massive numbers of sea stars in our local oceans. And this one specifically, the sunflower sea star, hasn't come back in our local waters.
Okay.
It's functionally extinct. They keep these urchins in balance so that they don't mow down our local kelp forest. So we're doing some work to help save this particular species and bring it back into the wild.
So healing is not always about more or
Right.
quantity.
Right.
It's about quality, and a lot of times quality is about balance.
Yeah.
Right? So, like you said, you can have this can be overpopulating, which would underpopulate another crucial aspect of
Yes,
nature.
yeah.
And that's the same with humans and basically all of the earth. So health is very much about balance.
Cascading effects is a big thing too, and I imagine it's the same for the human body. When you look at an ailment, there's many other factors that contribute to it.
Yeah.
It's the same for our oceans.
Yeah.
When we lose one animal, it's probably because of 5 different things
Yeah, yeah.
that have worked together to cause that.
Absolutely.
You got this.
No, I'm not that skittish. Oh, jeez. Wow, it's like a puffy puff cloud. Oh,
Puffy puff.
it's so sweet.
If you want to do a 2-finger touch just along the back, and
Okay.
I recommend touching in one direction and then back the other direction.
It's like one way is smooth, and the next way is like a cat's tongue.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
a great description.
What you want to do is just want to stick your hand straight in its mouth, like this way.
Kelp.
This is a shark egg. I never knew. I saw these on the beach. They were just dead plant leaves or something. This is an abalone shell.
Used for jewelry, used for
Yeah,
currency
lot
by indigenous tribes. Do you want to feed one?
Sure. I get to feed one. Oh, look at it. Hi. Oh, it's grabbing it. Look, watch this. It's strong.
Yeah.
All right, roll over, sit. Stand. All right, I was trying to train an abalone, it didn't work.
One of the fun facts that people don't know about Heal the Bay actually is that we have an aquarium underneath Santa Monica Pier. One of those gems that has remained hidden for a lot of the community. And so, we want to bring people in here so that they can learn about the work that we're doing, but also get more acquainted with our oceans and the importance of it.
I've got a fun fact. Because of people like Heal the Bay, you're drinking less plastic. You're eating less plastic. There's tons of it out there, and these guys are cleaning up so it doesn't make it into your food and your air and your water.
We don't need those items that we use once and throw away.
More biodegradable stuff.
Yeah, and
More stuff made from kelp.
Yeah, or just reusable things.
Yeah.
And we're even helping to support the 2028 Olympics.
I will not be coming to that because that's going to be like packed. That's going to be nuts.
You can come camp out in here.
Here? Okay, all
We'll
right.
have a
Hey,
sleeping bag.
we have an invite. Been a pleasure, Laura.
You too. It's great
Thanks for
meeting
taking
you.
care of
Thanks
us.
for-
Thank you so much.
Thank you for highlighting our work and
Yes.
visiting, and we're always happy to show what we do.
That was just a perfect start to our day. The aquarium was jam-packed, filled with beauty and wonderment, and it's just amazing what we can do as humans when we put our minds to it. Partner in crime for today, Michael Jean, is riding his Triumph. Time for Mike and I to cruise to Sikh Dharma Wellness Center, where we will be immersed in healing with Dr. Har Hari.
Ding dong.
Hello.
Dr. Harhari.
How's it going? This is an historical building. It was bought by the Sikh community in 1972. I'm a Sikh. I had been in several pretty intense accidents in my car, cliff diving accident, and I hit a tree skiing all within 1 year. And so my back hurt for some reason. I didn't know why. And I went to a chiropractor, and that was the thing that really transformed my life, I would say, as far as realizing I could heal myself naturally. Basically, our mission is to empower people to heal themselves using powerful natural approaches so that they can avoid surgeries, medication, and misery. This bed is called a trifecta. Dr. Carl's been working with red light therapy for 25 years. There's very specific wavelengths in the red and near infrared range. Then when you expose the body with the right amount of power into the cells, activates cellular repair and healing by stimulating ATP.
ATP is that cellular currency, right?
Yeah, it's your energy. So it's going to ramp up your body's healing ability. Do you have any issues anywhere?
I have a dislocated left ankle.
Okay, so we'll take your shoe off. Let's work on your ankle. It looks like a normal light. C60 is embedded in the lens. It's called hyperpolarized light. When it goes through that lens, it hits the body, it activates cellular repair and healing. It stimulates the production of collagen and skin growth. But then they found it also worked on the organs. So they've had people with severe back pain, prostate issues, you name it. You can shine this anywhere on the body and it starts the healing process. It accelerates it. If I was gonna say, what's the favorite thing I have, it's my pulse machines. The pulse machine is a high-powered PEMF device. So you're gonna feel some tingling. I'm turning the power up. We're at 7.8 hertz, so this high-powered pulse magnetics is grounding you to the earth, and it's also stimulating your mitochondria. It raises cell voltage. So when you have more cell voltage, your body can absorb nutrients better, it can expel toxins more efficiently, and then it can repair itself.
It's a very interesting sensation. It's like a rubber band, a very tight rubber band that's hitting your skin. The skin doesn't feel anything. The sensation comes from the inside, from the bones or the cartilage, whatever.
There was this doctor in Greece, he was a physicist. He got hit by lightning. He had a chronic back injury that nothing helped. And after he got hit by the lightning, he survived and his back pain went away. So this machine was developed by this guy named Paul Webb. By the time he was like 20, he was crippled. Like he couldn't do sports, he couldn't work out, he couldn't barely sleep. He had heard rumors about this technology in Greece and Europe that was having miraculous results with back pain. And after that first treatment, it was the first time in 20 years that he had a good night's sleep. So he knew that he had found the answer that he was looking for. And he dedicated his life to creating this machine.
Dr. Harhari is no stranger to hands-on healing. However, he has created something very special here. Wonderful balance between modern technology, hands-on treatments, and look to the root of problems rather than masking them.
And we literally have just brushed the surface. There's so much more.
Next up is a beautiful windy road ride through the canyon. The smells, the feel of the cool air, the undulating paths, and the friendship that I have with Mike. It helps me to realize that even though we create all these instruments and these technological advancements, it's all a reflection of nature. And the balance of finding that connection between what we create and what's given to us is something that we can always revert back to. This place is absolutely beautiful. You feel the peace, you feel the love that's been put into here over the last decades. This is a legendary spot with a lot of history. This is the ashram.
Beautiful. Look at this.
Hi,
How are you?
nice to see you. I'm
Thank you
so
so
glad
much.
you could come.
Oh.
Thank you for taking the time. My name is Katarina Hedberg. We're at the Ashram Retreat. I opened 1974 to get America in shape. We do a lot of hiking, a lot of yoga, vegetarian food, juices, breathing exercises.
So we have beet, cucumber, apple, cilantro. Why'd you put these four amazing magical ingredients together? Because I have a thought, but I want to know what your
Yeah, I have no thought.
Okay.
I just have a do. And every day there is a different one. It's a liver cleanse, it's a kidney cleanse.
So I know the beet is very good for building blood.
Yes, of course.
Cucumber actually pulls toxins out of the body.
And
It
cleanses.
even reduces cellulite, for
Yes.
those of you that want to know about. Apple is a natural detoxer, and
Right.
cilantro is a wonderful source of chlorophyll,
Right.
which is great for hemoglobin.
Right.
The liver is a blood-rich organ, so we want that organ to be happy.
Yep.
And in order to do so, you need to have rich blood.
Very good. Bravo. In the early 70s here, you know, people were throwing up every Tuesday. And I remember one time, 1974, the beauty editor of Vogue magazine came out, and after one day she said, Kat, this will never work. You cannot feed vegetarian food, hike people and do yoga and breathing exercises with them. You will never be successful. She says, I can't write about you because you're outrageous. That was 1974.
Now-
2 years later, she came back. She said, Kat, every star in the book was here. So she said, Kat, can I write for you now? I said, no. But I let her.
Yeah.
And then we had 6 pages in Vogue, and I think that put us on the
So this is
map.
what a revolutionary looks like.
Yeah.
A true anarchist for health. You went against the system,
Yes.
but in all actuality, you brought us back to our origins.
people used to come and say, okay, I need to lose weight. Now people come and say, I need help to center and
balance.
get the chaos out of my life. You know, after all these years, I am still so surprised that it takes so little, a few days, for the body, mind, and soul to get into center, right?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, honestly, you have all the elements.
Yes. Yes.
You know, green.
Yeah.
Right? You have all of the animals in nature. They're
Nature.
peaceful.
Yeah.
You have water.
Yeah.
You've brought
That's
water
right.
here for
That's
them.
right.
Some breeze,
Good
cool
food.
breeze coming through.
Good food.
Good food. You have all of the
No
elements.
stress,
so
yeah.
it shouldn't take long when you put the love that you put into
No,
this place.
no.
You have a series of things, statements that end with just be.
Yeah.
Just be.
Yes.
You want to be best father, best husband,
Yeah,
best
I know.
mother, best wife, best
Yeah.
secretary, best doctor, best son, whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sometimes a human being is just being.
That's true. That's
and requires
absolutely true.
balance. So
Yes.
I was reminded today of that in myself. You know,
Yeah.
thinking of all these things I got to do, and I forgot to just take care of myself.
Yeah. This is where we do our yoga. Every day they have yoga in the morning and they have yoga at night. It was built 1976 when there was no things like this. And here it still stands, thank God.
What an amazing time, Kat.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your time. Mwah! Thank you. You will be here.
Thank you, Katya. Wonderful time.
Very nice to see you
Thank
too.
you.
Good luck with your ride back. Love you guys.
Love you.
It's funny how being high up in the hills makes you feel high in every way. We're surrounded by these amazing trees, and we look into the canyon. It reminds me of what true luxury really is. With the dawn of the industrial age, it's almost like we wanted to create ourselves as much away from nature as we could, surrounding ourselves with concrete and metal. However, the pendulum has swung, and we do our best to get away from that in order to find ourselves again. As we join our friends at the Special Spirit Equine Therapy Ranch, there's an immediate feeling of healing connection with these horses that I'm anticipating will be a truly enlightening experience.
Smile, you're on TV.
We mostly have little kids. We don't get the big saddle out much.
Motorcycles aren't the only things I like to ride. I've always loved riding horses. There's quite a few reasons why we thought Maximum Health should visit Special Spirit. One of the many reasons is the fact that they serve individuals of all abilities, including children and adults with special needs, underserved youth, people navigating recovery, and those seeking therapy, including veterans with PTSD.
This is Cherokee.
Hi, Cherokee.
This is who you're gonna ride.
Cherokees that make anybody look cool.
Oh, absolutely, even you.
Oh, he really does.
Even me.
He's been in numerous music videos.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Music videos.
Yeah, he's been in music videos, feature films,
And you want me
movies.
to just fit this here?
You can put your foot in that stirrup and then just leg up and over, nice and
Oh,
slow.
look at that yoga coming into play.
There you go. To get your horse to go, your gas pedals are your legs. You just give him a little squeeze and he'll go right on forward. Steering, you can do joystick steering, left, right. And the most important part, to stop, you're gonna put your feet forward, you're gonna lean back, and you're just gonna pull back towards your belly. Want to do a little bit of riding?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, perfect. One of the most important things about riding is looking where you want to go. I like to tell people to look right through their horse's ears. Some people like to think that it's about controlling a horse, but I don't think it's really about...
It's like a mutual.
Exactly, yeah. It's an understanding of each other. It's not an element of control, it's an element of trust.
Right.
We're not gonna go super fast, but he's gonna kind of keep up with me, and you're just gonna stay here right by my side, and you're gonna give him a little bit of leg. Okay, and here we go, we're gonna. There you go, that's his little trot.
Okay.
There you go, that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good job. You sit up nice and tall. Good job, good job. Yep, and you give a little leg if he slows down. There you go. That's it. Yep, a little bit more leg there. He goes a little slow. There you go. Nicely done. Good work. A little bit more leg. We're coming for the home stretch here. A little bit of leg. He's going to go a little faster because I'm going to come up alongside. Good job. And then we stop here, a big old whoa.
Whoa.
Gorgeous. And give him a big pat.
Ah, Cherokee, you're the best. So I know we were talking about various ways that the horses can be part of the healing process.
Yes.
Not just riding.
Yes.
I've heard they are part of the implementation of certain hands-on healing,
Yes.
holistic practices that
Yes.
may take place in here.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? And so they're present, but no one's on them. They are just present.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Well, we do that in so many different ways. We practice equine-assisted psychotherapy and equine-assisted learning activities here. So equine-assisted psychotherapy is done in tandem with a therapist and an equine specialist.
Okay.
And we do several of those groups out here. We do some with recovery centers. They'll come and they'll do an AA meeting in our back shed. And then we'll come in here and we'll do an equine-assisted learning group.
Okay.
Kind of based off of what we were talking about that day in AA, be it, you know, a certain step or a certain feeling that's associated with a step.
All right, so you want to do a little bit more riding before we call it a night?
Absolutely, I would love to.
If life has taught me one thing, it's balance. When you're riding a bike, sure, there's balance there. However, balance can be found in every aspect of life. The balance of the ocean and how important it is to keep a balance between human interaction and the things that we do to the earth. We'll find balance and wellness at the Harhari Center, balance in nature with horses. For so many of us, we grow up with mom's cooking, and then we get to that age where we think everything else out there is going to be better than mom's cooking. In the end, all we want is mom's cooking. This ride today and these experiences have reminded me so much of that balance of experiencing Mother Nature, and how while we have strived to find everything outside of nature to make ourselves happy, to find healing and distraction, all we're trying to do right now is get back to nature, to find ourselves, to restore ourselves, to restore our balance. Remember, you're not alone. We're together on this maximum health ride.